Hey there, YouTube, GodGipperman coming at you again here, and tonight, y'all, we're doing something a bit different. This will be my very first ever video game review, guys. I did a short on this one not too long ago, and some of the great feedback I got on that short inspired and encouraged me to do this video. So if you can't tell by the music that's playing in the background, this is going to be my review, my thoughts and opinions on Hogwarts Legacy. So let's get right into this, guys. Please make sure, if you like this kind of content, the kind of videos I provide for you on the channel, to go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe if you are new. Ring the bell for all notifications, never miss a single upload, guys. But yep, I just figured I'd make a quick 5-6 minute video on this and see how it does. Now, the game as a whole, I was going to do like some reactionary stuff to some gameplay footage maybe, but this is going to be a quick little video, so I don't know if that's even needed. But the game, I've been playing it for a while now. I've been playing it for a good while, and overall it is a pretty good game. It has a lot of neat spells and stuff that you can learn, but there are certain things I do want to point out about this game that are so annoying. Like, for instance, the fact that so many of the goblin dens and bandit camps are copy and paste. They're same kind of enemies, same kind of people. There's not much variety. If you've played the game enough, you know what I'm talking about. There's not much variety at all. About all the same kind of thing, just about. And a lot of the dungeons, that you go into, you know, and you do figure out puzzles to unlock a door, just to open a hidden door or whatever, end up really not being worth it much, because the loot, guys, the loot in this game overall is terrible. And again, if you play the game, you know what I'm talking about. If you play through the game, majority of the loot is usually lower level than you are. It's usually weaker than stuff you've already acquired previously, that you either bought from a store or whatever. Majority of the time, the loot, like I said, it's just not what you get. Is so much more. It's so much less than what it takes to go and get it. Like the trouble you go through to get the loot, to get whatever it is, the item, whether it be the scarf, a coat, whatever it may be. It 9 times out of 10, it said it's far less glamorous, far less of a big deal than what it takes to actually go and get said item and everything. But yeah, that's like I said, if you play the game, you already know what I'm talking about. The loot is just, majority of the times, it's so underwhelming. Now, things they really did great. One of the things they really did great was Hogwarts. They did the castle of Hogwarts so well, very very thoroughly detailed. All the classrooms, in a lot of ways, it feels like you're going to attending as Hogwarts as a student. You go to a lot of classes, different classes and stuff. The only problem with the classes is, though, every single class you go to, the professors all have the same kind of quest for you. You do a few things, a few busy work quests to learn a new spell, and then copy, paste, and repeat. You do a few things to learn a new spell. There's not much variety there. And there's another big issue for me is the spells. The fact that they only give you 4 slots in which to pick which 4 spells you want to have slotted. Yes, you can gain additional groups of slots, but you have to cycle between them on the controller, and it's not easy. It's very annoying to have to cycle between all the spells. They can get quite annoying. I mean, unless of course you just get used to it. If you get really used to it and learn how to do it really well, and then cycle between all the, depending on which fight you're in, then great for you. But it's not easy for me. It's very very difficult, very very frustrating, annoying, at least for me. Of course, I do have ADD. Somebody have a little bit to do with it. But yeah, so there is that. Like, so the spells are neat. Besides that fact, Hogsmeade is really good. Hogsmeade has a lot of really great stories. Really, a lot of great stores and stuff you go into and everything. Buy different things. It's kind of cool. So Zonko's and Zonko's is really. I love Zonko's. Zonko's is fun, and that sweet shop you go into. I forgot the name of it. I'm kicking myself for not remember the name of it. But anyways, those are really neat stores to go into. You just look around, you know, something silly. What does suck is a lot of the doors. So a whole lot of the doors, both in Hogsmeade and Hogwarts, the castle, and other parts of the world, you can only unlock once you get the Alohomora spell. And that ends up becoming a complicated mini game of lock picking, basically. Of lock picking that Alohomora should just open it. You have to go through a whole complicated sequence of unlocking stuff, whatever, with the spell, which is very annoying. Especially a lot of times, again, the loot ends up being so underwhelming for what you have to go through to get to it. It's just really something very, very much annoying. And another thing, sorry I have to point out so many negatives, but another thing, the bane of my existence in this game, that I cannot stand more than anything else is the daggum Merlin trials. The Merlin trials, I cannot say enough about how annoying the Merlin trials are. If you've played this game, you know exactly what I mean. Oh my gosh. And if you haven't played it, trust me, you'll see what I'm talking about once you do, if you ever do play it. I still do recommend you playing this game, though, by the way, if you're a Harry Potter fan at all. There are a lot of great Harry Potter things of the world in the game. You do not, of course, there is no Harry Potter or any of them, none of those main characters. It's set in the world before them. It takes place before their time and everything. So it's kind of like building your own kind of story as a student. But yeah, it is a lot of fun in a lot of ways. But there's definitely a few things that will just annoy the heck out of you. You can ignore them, whatever. The Merlin trials, by the way, what you get for I'm not gonna spoil anything too much on this game, but one thing I will have to tell you, the only thing that Merlin trials give you is additional slots to store items. It gives you more inventory space. And there's like 100 and something Merlin trials. So just put that in perspective. Yes, you get more than one. You don't have to do all 120 just to get one inventory slot. That's stupid. But to get all of the rest of the inventory slots, the additional ones, you have to complete all the Merlin trials. Sorry, my voice is kind of blunt tonight, but I got a cold. So, but yeah, just keep that in mind if you're playing the game. It's just very frustrating in some ways. But again, the open world is very beautiful, very amazing, beautiful looking. Some of the enemies are pretty neat to fight. The spires are very challenging. Oh my gosh, the spires can be extremely challenging. Some of the monsters can be very challenging to fight. The trolls, my gosh, the trolls. You're talking about a fun and challenging fight. The trolls, my gosh, are some of the most fun and challenging fights from what I've encountered, what I've seen. But I definitely still recommend the game overall. I give it a 7 out of 10. I give it a 7 out of 10 total. 7 out of 10. Maybe 6.5 to 7. But just because of those few annoying parts. Trust me, if you play the game, you know what I'm talking about. But that is my little old review on Hogwarts Legacy. Let me know what you thought about this down in the comments below. If this video gets enough traction, I might do this again in the future. But I guess that's really about it, guys. Thank you for being a part of this video and everything, and I guess that's about it. Other than all that, though, God bless you. Hope you have a great rest of your day, night, evening, wherever it is where you are. Please don't forget to go out there and encourage someone. A few kind words. You never know the difference you can make in someone's life. And as always, I'm gonna see you in the next one.